Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the stream. Zoom. And hello. Good evening. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. It is Sunday, unless you're in the future, then it's Monday. And if you're in the past, I'd be impressed if it's still Saturday for you. But time zones, they do weird things. I hope everybody's had a fantastic weekend and has enjoyed things. Lonnie, hello, good evening. Hope you are having a good day. Thalager, hello, good evening. I hope you've had a good day as well. I hope your weekend has been fantastic. We're doing more EVOSPACE, but I have no idea what I want to do. I think we did the copper. Get the copper working. I think we got the copper working. I don't know. Pram, hello, good evening. I'm starting an hour earlier. So, next week, however, our clocks go back. Next Sunday. So, or forward, or whatever it's forward. The clocks go forward. So, so this will be the usual time, starting next week. So, yes, Easter Sunday, our clocks will change. So, yeah. Did we finish this, or does this require? This requires a second rose, but it's not running at full potential because the engines are all sort of broken. Turn that music down. The engines are not running at potential speed because we don't have the speed for the engines. We don't have the correct engines for it. So, okay. So. Next thing we've got to do is that. Yeah. That's the next thing we've got to do. Work on the steel again. Figure the steel out. And then need to figure out the well, we've got gold, but I wonder if there's a process to get more gold from the gold. No. Have to look, see what it, and then we need to work on whatever the next process is, which I think is going to be stainless steel. Got a real factory going on. I can give you the very brief tour. It's not a lot going on because I refactored many things because I decided to go big or go home, and I went too big to start with, and it just wasn't working. So yeah. But let's see. So we have. I haven't got any stainless steel yet, so I can't make it. I can't build it. We have. This is our coal plant doing the thing here. We have every one of our machine. All our buildings are going to have some form of design. So ignore the bit that we haven't painted. But we have a system set up in every one of the ore systems where if the box that we are storing has less than a certain amount of items in them. So we have a logic controller here, reading it through. If it's got less than 360, I want to say 320, but less than 320 items in them, it turns off the power switch, so the miners stop working. So we never waste them because miners constantly mine, even if there's no resources, there's no space for the resource to go. So they always draw power. So I've done that purely so we can turn on and off the power. As you see here, it's switched off this one. Off this one because these are our system to go further into the world. This is our power plant. This is the power plant building. Which, for some reason is missing windows in certain places. I'm not sure why. I'm sure I put windows in everywhere, but it's missing some. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why that is. Do I have any windows on me? I don't. So I don't know whether. But this is our power plant. Takes coal in, does the standard coal to coke to steam ovens to power, and does that 8 times, 4 on this side, 4 on that side. And the idea is going to be that we just go up another floor and do another row. So we just have, a 3 floors of that, which would be awesome. That's just random there. This is the copper system here. We have 5, and I've done all the ratios based on 5 miners. So if I come down here, I had to overhang because I misjudged the size of the building. But we have the same thing in here. Everyone's got this same setup, so it doesn't mind anything as it needs to. That's our power system. Our power lines will run underground. So that comes in and does the whole proper getting the most out of the ore you can. It smashes it, it washes it, it macerates it, and they take out the gold. Then once it's macerated, it goes upstairs, and it ends up becoming separated, which becomes steel, becomes copper or gold again. So we get more gold of it, and then it smelts it, and then down the end we separate the gold out. We have 58 gold so far, which is quite nice. No copper. Why is it not? I think a lot of this isn't running because these require ridiculous amounts of power and the engines cannot deal with it. Plus, I don't think our power's working properly. We've got that. We've got a bit of gold. We've got a box downstairs with gold dust in it as well. If we need that for anything. That's all doing steel in the same sort of process, but that needs tearing down and changing because it's incorrect. I built it based off of 3 steel miners and then upgraded to 5 steel miners to get the whole thing done. And yeah, so why is this? And then we have the same process at the back for titanium. That's all our mining thing. Let me move. We're not using many of the resources, to be honest with you. Mainly because there isn't much to use in the game, if that makes sense. There's no real like sink. If that makes sense. The only real sink you've got is technology for the research. Yeah, we've got this coming over here. We have our gold. Sorry, we have our wood dome type thing. Just yeah, it's just there making wood. In here we are producing microchips. So microchips, we've got the 2nd tier of chips and the 3rd tier of chips, and they all go down into a single computer, and then all those computers are just doing calculations. This is the one that has all the chips stored in it, and again, all set up with automation to make sure that it doesn't just overfill things, so they only end up having like 16 chips in each. So, yeah. And then over here we've got this factory doing what's it doing? This is doing our steel conveyor belts. This one is doing copper cable for power, and this one is doing engines, because I use engines everywhere, because I don't like using heat pipes. Heat pipes seem like a waste. Oh, and also we've got a little factory on the end here which is making glass and silicon. That's just a Tapton's factory at the end. Just yeah, so that's how far we got there. We were just starting on mineral water, but I haven't finished that yet. We've just literally put a pump in. With how much power those centrifuges do you use? It makes sense to run a steam pipe to it instead of run directly off steam to it. Yeah, yeah. This I had that was in order to get the engine needed. So the centrifuges go up. I need to get a better. They want 4 kilowatts of power. To get 4 kilowatts of power, I need to build. I think it's this in. No, that's 2.2 kilowatts. Okay. Also, I'm in the way. Hold on. Let me move. Let me move myself. I'm in the way. I'm not lined up. I always forget which games need to be on left or right, but yeah. So I think in order to get the right power, if I do this. How do I? That's the one. That one. Middle click. So I need steel. I need stainless steel engines in order to get enough power to run a centrifuge. We're kind of at the point of doing things. Stop playing myself is appropriate. I was flipping myself off. Well, flipping myself over. So I was over there, and I'm over here. Yeah. Why would I play with myself on stream when I can play with all you? Yay! No, wait, hang on, that's wrong. Running. I had considered running steam in here, having steam turbines to run them, because steam turbines produce, even the steel ones produce 5.4 kilowatts, 6 kilowatts at 10% or so. So they would be well enough to run each one of these, but that would make the building so much bigger. I'd have to have more in there because I'd have to have each one connected kind of directly to it. But there's no loss in steam pipes. There's no loss in power from steam pipe. So I have been tempted to set up a system somewhere that just has, like, it produces steam. You just pipe steam around everywhere. Yeah. But in order to do that, yeah, it would, because this is only half of it. Technically, to have this running at full potential with 5 miners, this has to be mirrored on this side. So we have 2 lots of them, which makes the building massive. I could build another floor above. Then, yeah, could put another floor above. So. And then just put, you know, and instead of having the, is it 12 we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah. And we could have 6 here with steam engines and 6 there, and then do another floor with 6 and 6. That would also work. If not converted electricity, yeah, true. We are converting the kinetic power to electricity and then back to kinetic power. So we're losing 10% in there and 10% here as well. That is true. That is true. So yeah, Wanderer, hello, good evening. I did post a Discord. I remembered. One day I'll use Twitter as well and remember that that's a thing, but not right now. I just lurk on there. Yeah, we did that. I mean, that building would have to change as well because that does the same thing. But my main reason for wanting to use the kinetic power, the engines to run everything, rather than using like heat pipes and things to do stuff. Heat pipes are way more loss than the steel engines are. So, but we could do that, and then we just have to make this building. We'd have to move all of this up another floor. So, goes there. Tagatan, hello, good evening. I hope you're having a good day. But there is no actual use for all the materials right now, so I don't really know. We could do that. I mean, we don't need the this is a completely different build. This needs utterly changing. It's working right now, so I kind of don't want to just remove it, but oh, excuse me. Heat pipes are awful. I try to go directly from furnace to boiler. Yes, yeah, I think I did the same when I first started. It was but here we got steel furnace directly to boiler, and they're not running at full speed at all. They're running at I think 40% most. But it's weird because they don't. If you run them at a lower speed, they actually burn slower, which is just odd. Not how that should work, but it does. So, yeah. But even early on, when you get the Stirling engines and stuff, I wasn't using it. I've not even unlocked heat pipes. I've not even unlocked them. I've not even researched them. So we're definitely not using them at all. So, yeah. Right. Okay. Okay. Kind of wouldn't blah, blah, blah. Wouldn't mind building a jet. I don't have a jet. Still using the steam. Did we do that? I mean, we got a copper going again now. We should have microchips run again because we run out of them at one point. Yeah, there they are. So what do we need to make this? We need not those chips, we need the second chip. And we need only 10 of them. Oh, in that case we only need 10. Steal them out of the... Oh, I had loads on me already. Oops. Okay, that's fine. So I need... I just need some titanium. Boing, boing. Why can't I build those? Ah, because I need copper cable. Copper wire, sorry. I don't have any copper. Oh. That's what I was missing. I want to buy an inventory drone that I can just request things and go, hey, give me the goods. What is that? Oh, of course, 32 copper. Wow. Hang on. Oh, are you going to do the weird thing again of you say you need 32. You have 28. Yep. Oh yeah, I used all the engines to make mace rays, didn't I? The gearboxes, the new gearbox thing. Right, and that's going to require something else I don't have apparently. Let's wait for these two engines to be made. See how it goes. So, do I want to upgrade this? Excuse me for coughing. I've had a cough for I don't know how many months now, I think. And then had another cold. And I just don't seem to ever recover from it. Right. Yeah, so if we wanted to extend this to make this run actually at proper speed. Oh yeah, that's another reason I don't have this finished here. That would be because we don't have enough enough industrial separators. Because they're expensive. Because they require gearboxes, and gearboxes are expensive. I need to build a gearbox system. I sound a lot better than I feel a lot better than I was a week ago. I feel a lot better than I was a week ago. In fact, I still have loads of lozenges. I can stop myself choking. But honey and lemon lozenges taste really bizarre with coffee, so I'll finish my coffee first. And then we'll have a go. Yeah, so if I feel like I want to build the gearbox factory first. But that would be a better idea. We build the gearbox factory in the same style that we got this here. So we build a gearbox factory, because I don't want to have the bus split two ways. So I want to just continue going that way with the bus. I should have gone that way and build the buildings out this way. What I should have done, and just gone straight lines, but I didn't. Yeah. But I need to change all these anyway. They still need to be adjusting. Let's go this way, and then above us we're going to have the bus with all the stuff on. Yes, I saw. I think I have an idea for the Stellar Settler series, and it's going to be that I think I'm going to continue playing on the island that we're currently on, and finish that up, and then see if I can unlock like every building on that island, and then be done. But it's a fun game. Don't get me wrong. Stellar Settlers, for anyone who's interested, is very fun. Little. It's kind of like just a casual puzzle-ish building game. It's not difficult. You can't really fail it at all. Lots of fun. Very fun game. But it is kind of repetitive. So. God, I wish there was a way I could quick paint this stuff. I want to quick paint all these copper. Let's use the copper to do the usual 1, 2. There. I have no idea how big this needs to be. Let's go. Let's go 13. Yeah. I want to basically paint this. We'll go back to grey. Go back to grey. What colour should we paint here? That seems very shiny pink. Blue? Not a blue, blue. Oh yeah, red's not red. Red is orange. Red is orange. Let's go with the orange building. We'll go orange building. Our gearbox factory will be an orange building. Just because I want to. I think the rest of them are all grey. So. Right. Very quickly. Okay. Oh, wait, what? Oh yeah. No. Copper actually does look steel or above. Definitely copper. It's definitely copper from the side. Just from above, it looks very steel. And there's the sun goes round. The sun's up above it. Cut down that. I think it got upgraded to heat, but yeah, I do feel as if they definitely could do with having an upgrade to them and have I mean, heat pipes should coppers. I don't know if copper's the best transfer of heat or not. I'm not sure, but maybe you could skip steel, so you don't do steel heat pipes, and then you go to like hard metal heat pipes or something, which have less of a loss, and then got to neutronium heat pipes, which don't have any loss at all, or put rubber around them. Okay. Yeah, the Kenshin one, instead of having a that you could that would be a good way of doing it actually. You could have an insulated heat pipe which doesn't lose any power but can't connect to anything other than another insulated heat pipe. So you can't connect the insulated heat pipe to a machine. You have to have an exposed heat pipe or something like that. I'm not sure. Yeah, so that way, if you want to transfer your heat long distance, the insulated pipes don't lose any heat, but when you need to connect it to machines, you still got that little bit of loss. So you only have the 40-watt loss at each machine point, not every single pipe. That would be better. That would definitely be better. Right, okay, so that's the wall, that's a door, that's that there. It doesn't have to be a wall that side there, that's fine. Oh, I wish you remembered the setting for the last paint on. More importantly, I kind of wish it told you what paint colour. Well, actually, it shows you, didn't it? Yeah. The roller shows you what paint colour you're on. So. Right, okay. So we want to be making gearboxes here. And we want to be making every different type of gearbox. Which means I'm going to need a box at the end that has can't do my usual have a box in the can't do usually have a box because if we put a box on the wall. No, that one. Use that, put a box on the wall. I can't read the contents and input it with having the wall around it. So, although we could read the contents from below, it would still look from a distance would look alright. I think we'll do that. I think we'll read the contents from below. Yeah. Okay, so we have a box, and then we want to put in, say, a single stack. Yeah, I'm sure you also commented on it, didn't you, as well? So thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for taking your time to watch a stream. It's nice when I see the views go up to it. Normally the obviously the view length isn't great because people don't want to sit there and for hours and hours with the stream, but that's fine. But it's always very nice when people either finish up or catch up on it or something. Okay. Let's build a layer. So over here we want to have everything we need to make copper. Right, what do we need to make gearboxes? Ooh, what they're made in? They're made in an assembler. Yep. Okay. So we have assemblers. We have constructors. A deconstructor. A steel assembler. Let's do a steel one. Like stream better in the videos and get Hedgehog but do it for a long time. No, how could you? I'll be honest with you, I definitely prefer the streams because the interaction. I like the real time interaction. The real-time chat and the way people can ask questions, I can instantly answer them. But unfortunately, the videos are not unfortunately, just unfortunately, the videos are the main sort of stay. Simply because that's how YouTube works. People only have like half an hour lunch breaks or things like that, so they want to consume a little bit. So, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I'm not The videos are the bits that make me continue doing the YouTube, because you get a reward from it. You get this. It's not a lot. I don't make a lot of money from YouTube, but I do make some. And the streams don't really do it. Although the memberships all come from the streams. Every single membership I think I've ever had comes from the stream. So yes. Roasted hedgehog? Don't want roasted hedgehog. Terrible. It tastes really bad. Roasted hedgehog tastes terrible, really bad. Really bad. Yeah. Really bad. Could you? No. Right. Each one normal. What's this going? Keep. I need to remember the resources I have at hand, rather than keep making them by hand. So, like for instance, I can dump that in there. You're right, you can't do that in my videos. I might as well keep that on me actually, because you never use them. You grab both of those. Right. I'm not sure what assemblers make this. Okay. And then constructors make everything else in the game. Okay. Wait. Stop for a moment. I think I clicked the wrong thing. Hold on. I saw. Where's the minute? Oh, so the assemblers make them. Did the constructors also make them? I thought I saw them in the constructor list. I'm really confused as to why we got an assembler and a constructor. But the assembler makes parts and the constructor makes machines? Is that it? Is that what it is? No, I must be going mad. I must click the wrong thing. Okay. That is assemblers we want. Okay. Right. So, yeah. So I guess assemblers make parts and constructors construct machines. That makes sense. I also think when you cancel this halfway through, some of the materials you don't get back. So, can't. No, it's in both places now. It's both places at once. The other one's Serious and Hedgehog hate, I think. I really need to get around to doing that. I need to. People can see. The shame YouTube doesn't have an API that you can write plugins for, so I can have like in the description, like it would tell each individual person what they've got. That would be nice. That would be very nice to be able to have an API, just like in Twitch, where you've got the plugins. Plugins for YouTube would be very nice. All right. So yeah, that. Or how many of these we need?
Oh, I hate that hedgehog.
Nah. You do hate me. You do hate me, Primal. I knew it. I knew it all along. You do really hate me. You just said so. You just got robotic. Say so. Good. Right. If I put that there.
Oh, I hate that hedgehog.
Everyone hates me. Why? I didn't do it. That's a constructor. We don't want a constructor. Oh, did I? Hang on. Hang on. What did you make? Stop. 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 Yeah, I'm sure you lose materials when you cancel the construction, because I don't get the plates and stuff back. It does seem to return the original ingots and stuff, so maybe it does that. Because I'm sure I told it to make assemblers, but my constructors have gone up. Right. But, let's an assembler. Make me an assembler. Stop confusing me, game. On the friend, that is true. That is true. Right, make me an assembler. Probably need to get a factory going that makes me robot arms. I keep wanting to call them assemblers. Inserters, sorry. No. Right, that definitely made it right. Okay, so I am definitely taking the right one. Okay. Made everything 8-bit. No! I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could. There's possibly ways to do that. Yes, that was me. Primal, that was me. And I did accept it. I did see, yes. Right. I want you making copper gearboxes. I want one next door. Make him steel gearboxes. Then one next door to that. Making aluminium one. And then when I sort of that, making steel. Okay, that's what I want to do. Might have to make the building longer, so we can build everything there, bring it down. Also, these might have to go back. I don't have ST in my Discord name, but it is in the actual. It is my actual Discord tag is does have the ST in. So I need to make a couple of chests on stone. Would I find some stone? Not here, because that's not stone. That's basalt. There's no hole. Ah, stone. What's needed for the gearboxes, the copper ones? We need. Yeah, you can't swim anymore. Also, I was in the middle of making a jetpack and I got distracted again. Look at that. Terrible. I'm missing for a jetpack. What am I missing for a jetpack? Oh. One day lava will be a natural heat source. Possibly. The copper ones they all require the same thing. They all require plates and parts. So this requires plates, parts, and the copper gearboxes. And that requires only plates. That caught me off guard. I say I'm a little confused by that. Why does that only require plates? Fine, scroll with scroll. Fine. And that only requires plates. That's weird. Why do they never require the parts? I feel like they should require the parts, and that seems wrong to me. But they require more and more gearboxes. But I do think they should still. Yeah. Each one should require the previous gearbox. I feel that should be better. That should be better. Like make it 2 and 2, makes a gearbox, and then 2 and 2 and 2 copper, and then 2 and 2 and 2 steel, and then 2 and 2 and 2 neutronium, and so on and so forth. I feel that would be a more progressive system. But balance. I don't know about the balance of the game at all. So. Right. Okay. So what do I need to make a jetpack? Let me go and get this circuit. But I need one more special circuit. I haven't had the time to look at the Starship demo. I have it downloaded. I should really play that. Okay, so I can make that cool. Now, should do that. We should do that this week at some point. Play the Starship demo. We need more gearboxes. I think it's supposed to be the complexity of it all. Like it's one of those things that the way this game is at the moment, or that's kind of transitioning, is that you replace copper's always used because you need it, but then steel gets replaced with titanium. And then or whatever it is, steel gets replaced with aluminium, and aluminium gets replaced with stainless steel, and you just replace the stuff. There's no reason to have steel anymore once you get to aluminium. So it's kind of like all that setup you've done to build this steel plant just never gets used again. So, yeah. Still waiting for Hedgehog to look at the game about a century ago. I mean, if I've slept since you told me, then I've forgotten it. That's generally how it works. I think the way this is that copper upgrades, like the steel gearbox is a bigger gearbox and has the copper parts inside it. The gearbox thing it's a resource dump, and I like it. But there's no real way for it to make sense. Yeah, it's not a real. I mean, for gearboxes you would do that, but for anything electronic, you always need copper for electronic stuff. But I feel machines should be a mix of stuff. you know, like an aluminium machine shouldn't just be all made of aluminium. It should be made of aluminium should still have copper and steel components in it, but use the aluminium to make it lighter. So, you know, you have an aluminium frame, but it still requires some steel parts inside the gears and things. So, you know, that makes sense. Also, my chair is broken and keeps doing the wonderful, I'm going to get lower and lower and lower as you sit in it, longer and longer and longer. It's fun. So, yeah. But it's always difficult to balance stuff, because even in real life, you do leave old stuff behind, and but then steel's always used. So, yeah. Devastated, they want to make it so you still need previous. Yeah. That's why this is obviously the experimental or an in-depth version. So this is the gearbox thing, which is the first kind of version of the upgrade through. So, but there needs to be balance will come. Balance will come. I think right now he's working on upgrading the rendering engine to make the game, but it is much better now. The daytime used to be too bright to deal with, so I always used to play at nighttime. But yeah, that's what the gearbox was. Yeah, that's precisely it. Yeah, the gearbox is the first thing that's going to be, you know, you always need the previous tier to upgrade it. But it does not really make much sense that a steel gearbox would use a copper gearbox. But it would make sense that an aluminium gearbox would use steel, because you still need the steel gears, but then you use aluminium parts around it. And then I don't know how stainless steel works, because I don't know. I know the difference between aluminium and stainless steel, but I don't know the material differences, if that makes sense. I don't know. Aluminium's weaker than stainless steel. Stainless steel is stronger, but you would upgrade to aluminium, or because of the weight. Aluminium's much lighter. So I don't know what the. I'm not sure, but it's a resource thing. That's the idea of it. Is to have a reason to keep your old steel factory rather than just tearing it all down and replace it with aluminium one. Because yeah. Okay, right. Let me put this jetpack in. What does this jetpack do? Ah, it's actual flight. Right. Okay. Cool. No more jumpy jump. Slower than running. That's okay. The only thing I would really like is the ability to toggle the sprint, so I don't have to hold shift all the time. Yeah, cool. Actual jetpack. That's cool. Yeah. Don't mind having use for old things to make newer things. Old things have been actually. Yeah. I mean that is why, if you look at the recipes for the gearboxes, the copper upgrades to a steel, and then the steel is what upgrades to everything else. So steel goes to aluminium, steel goes to stainless. So copper goes to steel, and then realistically we need steel for the rest of them. So yeah. But it's just, at the moment, it's a temporary thing. I don't think this is the final product of this at all. That doesn't mean this setup won't work at all for what I'm doing. Excuse me. Copper goes to steel, steel goes to that, but then I can't send the steel off anywhere else, so I have to figure that out. So, right, what do I do here? Do that, and that. Let's limit this to be single stack. Okay, we need some steel arms. I don't have any steel left, correct? Yep. Oh, Wish there was a quicker way to pull off the belt. Was hanging so long to yeah, I know he upgraded to the latest version of Unreal Engine, and it uses an Lumen and Nanite, which are the new technologies in Unreal. Are more complicated to program for, but much better results. So it makes sense to do it. I unfortunately have to turn off Lumen for the reflection for the real-time daylight because it just makes everything look bad. It's not a reflection on the game. That is a reflection on Unreal Engine. If I go to Lumen to do it, and then we go indoors somewhere, I believe is the best way to do this. It makes everything up. Okay. Okay. No, this is working pretty well. I don't know if there's been a new version of whether he's updated something to a new version. But previously everything was really grainy. Like that there. I don't know if you can see that on YouTube or Twitch. It's glowing. It's doing weird reflection things, which makes no sense. It should just be a static reflection. But yeah, it was doing like that on the door. It was doing this weird grain effect everywhere. But it doesn't appear to be doing it now. Maybe it's just because I had a giant copper building. Maybe I just didn't like it. We just inside the giant copper building. Every time I was testing Luminate inside here, yeah, it does that on the floor, which doesn't make much sense. It does look a lot better than I remember it looking when we first tested it. It looks way better than it did when we first let it. This used to be really, really terrible, like awful. Let me take the torch. That's the issue I have with Lumen. With any RTX or anything like that. If you have a dark place with two light sources, because they're constantly being updated, they bounce off each other and you get this. It looks pretty. Look at the floor, look, doing its whole. It looks pretty, but it's not realistic. It does look like water. It does look like a lot of it is water based. You know, although that is quite cool. I do like the. Yeah, see that's fine. The reflection there's fine, but it still looks like it's raining. It to me it always looks like everything's raining. That's the issue I had when they first started showing off the what they now call RTX, the whole real-time reflection stuff like that. They'd add it to games. You'd have these people that would do all these fantastic mods with rechained bit species and add it to these games. You get all these car racing games that have fantastic one-offers, and just everything look wet. Everything always looked wet. And that's not a reflection on the game. It's just on how graphics cards do things. That is cool, though. I do like that. That's so much. That is 100 times better than it was originally. That is so, before it was flickering. See, it's doing the flickering. See the blue flashing every now and then, where it's getting a reflection of a blue, and then a white, and the blue, and then a white. So it's obviously computers aren't powerful enough to do real-time sunlight reflection. There's no possible way they could be doing real-time sunlight reflection. So, but that's pretty good. I do normally turn Lumen off and just have it on screen space. And screen space does this. It lets you see a lot better outside. Yeah. But we go back to Lumen. Screen space reflections. Still doing it. Still doing the weird. It does look cool. It does look really cool. And it should be really dark in here because there's no lights inside here. And it's now dark outside, so it should be very dark. So maybe we can have Lumen turned on now. Ooh, maybe we can play with Lumen. Ooh. Shiny, shiny. Was this the one where we could get the? Oh no, that was the copper factory where we had the blue lights on the ceiling that looked really funky. Yeah, the flickering of the like orange lights and stuff is that's okay. Yeah, it looks wet. It looks like it's raining all the time. That's the only problem. And again, that's not the game. I'm not saying the game. The devs done fantastic work with Lumen since the game. Since you first went over there, that is purely the engine, the game engine. Unreal does it. Unreal does this thing here. Unreal does this weird thing with water as well, which is... don't know if I can get it to do it now or not, but see. Get it to... No, that appears to have been gone as well. Maybe Lumen's fixed that up. There used to be ghosting when you could walk left and right with water in the background. There used to be terrible ghosting in the water. I guess that's gone now as well. So, yeah. I don't know if that's updates that the game itself has had, or whether it's updates that Unreal has had, or whether it's my graphics drivers that have had updates. Because obviously that's been done as well. But it looks fantastic now. It looks way better than it did. Okay. Enough scrolls. Let's go and continue. So, what do we need? We need plates and parts. The ghost is likely you're anti this thing. Possibly. Quite. Oh, hold on. We're going to go off for another screw one. Sorry. Hold on. I can test that. Because TSR. Let me grab. I don't know if this is an AMD thing or not, but TSR's never worked for me. Never worked in all of my... It does that. Look at that. TSR's always done that to me. Every game I've played, TSR has always caused breakups of stuff. A weird thing. So, but no, I'm not getting the ghosting. No. I am getting... I can hear my graphics card already cooking stuff. But TAA works beautifully. So, there you go. Yeah, I don't know if you remember when we first started playing this version, and I do that, and before I'd even come down again, you still have the shadow of this thing, like the ghost of this thing, or just on the water. It wasn't on the land, just on the water, and it would stay there for long enough for you to come up and come down again, and you'd never be able to see the water. So, I do know he's done some updates to the water. The water looks a lot more watery, and also has this weird habit of a hole. Dig myself a hole. Yeah, when you look up at water, it's now solid. When you look up, which is weird. I don't quite get that, but like I can see the shadow of my building, and that shadow at the top of the screen is the building over there. So anyway, yeah, Lumen definitely has advantages of under there looks really dark, like it should be, because there's no lights. So yeah, But no, Noxy also, hello, good evening. I hope you're having a good day. But yeah, anti-aliasing TSR always has never worked for me, and I've never had it work on like, yeah, I've never seen it work at all. I'm gonna go with it either just it's badly implemented by AMD, which wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Right, can I? Right, what do we need? Need. Right, I need 2 cutting machines, don't I? Yeah, because you will cut. You will cut copper. No, we need a smacker. Working on a new engine from the devs made from space engineers. The engine they're working on, if you go in the water, it won't go through buildings. You can literally build a dam. Ah, okay. That's heavy. That's graphically intensive. Not graphically, computer power intensive. There was a thing for Minecraft years and years ago where Minecraft water would infinitely generate. So it would, like, if you broke an area, it would fill an area with water, because it would just constantly go, and it would always fill it up to the same water level that the sources were at, and it was causing so many problems. People would load into a world, fly over a cave, break a hole into a cave, and the whole cave would start filling with water, and it would slow the whole game down. So they stopped it because it was there. Wouldn't mind going back to that with today's computing technology, but power. Going back to something like that would be quite cool. I want to rotate you around. I have a screwdriver somewhere. Do you want to have a screwdriver? In a box there. Oh, the power plant, very dark. Yes, we have a screwdriver. Let's put a screwdriver in. Wait, because you actually need the screwdriver in your hand to work. Just about to see the fuel bar for the jetpack under there. So, how do I rotate the assembler? Can you just not? Can you only rotate blocks that are one big? Is that? Right, okay. Okay. Abandon that idea. Paste. Copy. Oh. So you can't. Yeah. Oh yeah, because it only rotates around. Oh, I plugged the wrong recipe into that. Oh. Yeah, it's rotating around that point there, so you need to have loads of free space around it, I guess. Screwdriver to be able to do anything. No. 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 So so you can't turn this machine around. The screwdriver really is kind of pointless, isn't it? Yeah, the screwdriver really is kind of pointless. Yeah. I really do feel like the screwdriver is kind of pointless. Right, so you take 3 seconds to make a machine, you take 4 seconds to make a machine, you take 6 seconds. Okay, so the ratios are not going to work here anyway, that's fine. But we're only going to go to this one, and then we're going to have circuitry picking up on this one. Right, so we want a hammer. What do we need? What do we need? We need what? What? Oh, it must be set to copper. Okay. Right. So I need 1 plate and 2 copper parts every 2.7 seconds. We don't necessarily need that. How do I get 1 plate and 1 copper part every... This you... No, I want to make them, so go here. Oh, that's convenient. So it's 1 to 1, so that's the correct ratio. However, we then need to chop them down to that. So I need technically 3 hammers, 2 cutting machines, yeah. So make me 2 of those. Not that this is the correct one for this here anyway. Because you require 2 every 4 seconds, and that's not correct. So this is where it all falls apart. So we'll just go with... Three. Let's go with 3. Single point was dead center. Yeah. Okay. So it's not just the. Not going to have it. So right. So if we go. Without them. Without them. So gotta have belt going in. We have 2 belts going in. Wait, 2 belts going in. We need 1 belt that's gonna take the oh, but we can move these. We're gonna have to move these over, buddy. So okay. Okay. Let's no way to mass flatten an area. There's no way to flatten the area at all. I know that's coming. Do. Come on. Red. Whoa. I really hate that because there's no way to turn it back. There's no way to turn brick back to the original colour. At least not yet. At least not. Right, okay. So we want to have... I could have sworn I told you to make 3 hammers. We want to have 3 hammers, 2 of which have to go into a... saw. That's only with the titanium one. I dread to think what the neutronium gun's like. I'll be deleting half a factory. Oh. Move them over by 1. Yeah. Okay. I want to try and make the did we get the double? Bi-directional engine research. You'd have to be 2 away from the wall because we need a... Then we come back here, 1 there. What do we need to make the bi-directional? We make 2 of them. We make 6 of them. Make 2 of them. I haven't used these yet, so okay. So the idea will be copper will come down from the roof. That's right. Steel will come down from the roof. No, copper. Copper will come down from the roof and up there. We input the copper into those 3. We transfer these 2 into those 2. And then we need to somehow bring this back out. So let's change that. Go there instead. You can input directly from that. You can input from there. You can do that. Bi-direction engines. That. And a one in there. Okay. I haven't used these before, so they can run two machines at once, which is nice. I don't know how it shares the power between them, as in I don't know if it prioritizes one over the other. You want to be doing copper engines like that. You want to input into there. You want to be limited to one box. Okay. Be damn sure that's it. Okay, so we can remove this here. Do. Yep. Ollie, hello, good evening. You having a good day? Who no one watches quality content? Who no one? Who? I mean, there's a few here. The thing says there's 11 people here at the moment, so just everyone's being chilled. Everyone's relaxing. Yeah. Well, I hope you're having a good day. Okay, the walls are apparently red. Apparently red. The weirdest looking red I think I've ever seen, but yeah, it's red nonetheless apparently. Right, so we have to we want to match that one. Do that there. Do. That one cop? That was cop. That was cop. Is everyone asleep every now and then? Awesome. Awesome. Glad you can all come here and relax and chill. Not have to think. How do you go down? Oh, so it's not. Okay, not crouch to go down. Illustrate. Illustrate. Oh, run out of fuel. Ba, 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 ba. Split up. Okay. I have had over the years many people say that they've put my videos on or streams on that and just fallen asleep because it's calm here. It's calm. It's relaxing. There's no sudden ginormous screaming. There's the odd oops, but you know that's just kind of to be expected. Right. Okay. You're doing your thing there. You're not going to work because you have no power. It'll take 3 seconds to do that. I don't know whether that turns around in 3 seconds or not. So let us do the power. Well, I run out there. That I have no idea where the power is going to come into the building. Don't we have a power line overhead for the minute? We do have a power line overhead for the minute. Okay. Engine. No. Not quite that. Come over to. Come over to here. Oh. Never fallen in the sleep stream, but you definitely can't. There's enough stress in the world. There's enough people, you know, screaming and shouting and raging. I mean, I know. I have I played Elden Ring. Some of you were here when I played Elden Ring. That game annoyed me. That game very much annoyed me to the point where I actually stopped playing it. I do want to go back and finish it at some point, but right, plug it in, and away we go. Output is busy. Why has that happened? This is connected. Yeah, this is connected. No power? Why no power? Do they not work? Do the bidirectional ones not work at the moment? Makes life a little more awkward. Not impossible, but a little more awkward. I'm guessing the bidirectional ones are broken. Don't replace it with the standard one. Yep. Okay, they're working. Right. Why can't I rotate? That hammer's working. But the bi-directional... Nope, they're not working. The bi-directional one is not providing any rotational power. So why can't I rotate the what? Why? Just why? I'm so confused as to the screwdriver. To me just absolutely feels like a waste of time. It really does. Okay, there you go. Now it's working. So I guess the bi-directional thing, I know they're brand new. I guess they're not working unless you have to do something with them. There's no button. Weird. Yeah. There's no. They have no interface. So I guess they don't work yet. That's fine. That's fine. We are playing a development version of the game. Fine. Okay, now that one can input faster. And I've got the little robot trading thing again, which is cool. Okay, problem is that that consumed way more space than I really wanted it to. So let's cancel this for the moment. Let's put the box in here. No, not. Oh, yeah, we're doing this. Copy, delete, replace you, replace it. This one. Paste. Okay. Taking the resources I may have. Ooh. You want to do that. Then we want to grab one of these there. You want to do steel. I don't know if we got what's it called? Really hard metal capacity. Did you get Dragon's Dogma 2? You were saying about getting that. But apparently that's bad. Like really bad. Like playable wise. Not a bad game, but it's just it's a lot of people saying it's kind of unplayable. because they chose to put de novo on a single player game. Yeah. Don't think I'm going to understand companies. Not only did they choose to put de novo in it, but also they didn't tell the press that they were putting de novo, so the press copies didn't get those. The microtransactions apparently annoyed loads of people because, again, they weren't in the press release version of it. If they'd just been honest about it from the off start, it would probably be fine. But Dragon Ball 2 is pretty good. CPU game. Yeah, that's apparently the issue. It's not a graphics issue. It's a physics issue. They're using too many CPU calculations to run the physics of the game. So it ends up breaking everything. But apparently there is a mod you can get for it, which fixes that, which runs FSR, not FSR. Is it FSR? It does something, and it basically disables the physics calculations for NPCs and only allows the character to have physics calculations, and the game becomes suddenly super playable, and you can play it just fine. Do whatever you need to do with it. So, yeah, really confused by just yeah. Right, 1, 2, 3 more of those. So I want to do the same as this here again. Yeah, there's apparently. I was watching Aethel, Lord Athelstein, another Vtuber was playing it, and it was unplayable. He couldn't play it at all. And someone in his chat mentioned the mod, and he installed the mod, and just the game was just playing. He could just play and just yeah. I don't know what the mod was called. It's on his Twitter. Let me have a quick look. What's your Twitter called? What's your Twitter called? Name is Lord. There it is. Lord. Oh, it's Aethel. A-E-H. It's called a DLSS mod, but it's not just doing DLSS. It doesn't actually say what the name of the mod is. DLSS 3 enabler. Oh, you can only use it if you've got an RTX 40 card. Oh, so maybe it does do DLSS. So it doesn't do the physics calculator system. Oh, okay. Okay, that's a shame. So I couldn't run that. But yeah. But if you're interested in it, it is by somebody called Pure Dark. The mod is by somebody called Pure Dark. DLSS 3. I don't know whether it's hidden behind their the Patreon paywall or not. It does say you need an RTX 40 card, so that may not work anyway for you. I don't know. But yeah, I was watching him play and it was really bad, really bad. And then after installing that, it didn't work. So. But it did work. So. Yeah. Boop. That wasn't a squirrel. That was a tangent. That wasn't a squirrel. That was a different thing. Totally different. Completely different. Yeah. Trying to help out a fellow gamer play a game. space here. Come down. There's enough space here to come down. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, that right. And I copy you. Copy you. Yeah. Way. You go that way. Ah. You want to go that way? Yep. Okay, probably have a good one. We shall see you again. You got the non-existent roof. Okay. You got there. You got there. The center. Awesome. You want a box? What's in the box? And then we want hole in the roof at the right place. Do the Ooh. Need a screw with a picture. Ah, that yeah, I could scratch. That makes sense. I did do a proper hunt to see whether there was ever a time where Sonic was like, "Oh look, a squirrel," or someone said something. Because Sonic, obviously, in the Saturn series, was very much going off on one every now and then. So, but there was never a time where anyone mentioned that he was kind of losing it. Go to there. In fact, no, that can come back by 3. Nope, come back one further than that as well. Yeah, but no, I was just looking whether there was a point ever in the series where he where someone mentioned, you know, him getting distracted, but I couldn't find it. I couldn't find a reference to it at all, which is weird when you consider that Princess Sally is a squirrel, but he never calls her a squirrel ever. I think Robotnik does, but I don't think Sonic ever calls her a squirrel. Okay. This one to be like that. And then we completely forget to actually put in the grabbers for filling the thing up with steel. Oh. making one every 4 seconds. You need one every 4 seconds, so that's fine. You're making one every 4 seconds, and you need... Oh, it's 5 or 6, isn't it? Yeah, it's 6 for some bizarre reason. But that's okay. It doesn't have to run at full speed. That does not matter. Right. Okay. And then we want to have another one here. Doing even more. Bum, 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 bum. Yay. Then paint the town red. Okay. So we need another one. Yeah. But this does not need the dramaticness of the other one. So if we come down here, we want to make this into alloy. All we need is aluminium plates. So we'll make 3 of them. Yeah. Yeah, you're just getting enough for a time. Okay. I'll put a 3rd one in. We might do that. Put a 3rd one in. Make me. Oh, culture bit. Maybe another one of these. So you there, engine go there, power line up. That way. Yep. This one's not been run because the we're only making 2 instead of 6. That's not actually been running at full speed, so that can support this and that at the same time. Good, we're still only making 3. We're not making 6 at the correct time. I feel like it would be fine. I feel like it'll have enough. Gonna have to work extra overtime, but. Especially when you consider this is going to be running 100%. That's going to be supplying that all the time, and then every now and then have to supply. But that's okay. That's okay. You can do it. That can do it. Got technology. You can do it. Oh, you hear another? Oh, welcome back. Awesome. Awesome. Right. Time to run admin. You're right. Yeah. So, is this also time to get the bus correct? Because the bus is wrong. Everything should be up at copper level here. But I can't have everything together. Everything needs to be spread apart. Otherwise we'll start infecting the belts with each other. Tell you what we'll do. We'll just bring aluminium in wherever. Wherever, whatever. We'll deal with the belts. Just, it doesn't matter. Let's put aluminium above the steel, but above the silicon as well. Go to yeah. So 1, 2, 1, 2. That may will go up. I do like the fact that you can hover for a very long time. Doesn't seem to burn that much fuel off. The movement that burns fuel. Is it? Oh no, no, it seems to be the same amount of fuel no matter. Okay. Also, this should be changed to be the same design as the one over there, but the actual copper should be, aluminium should come out and be much higher. But we can do that later. Go down. You go down. You go down. And you go down. Come on, aluminium. Come on. Yeah, good aluminium. Okay, this way. No. Now, how do I bring it into the factory? I suppose we go up. As we do, we go up. And you know what? Maybe 5. Keep using them. We're gonna have to go up by 2 and then come back down. So, don't want to go on top of this one because if we go on top of this one, I'm gonna do that thing. I don't want to do that. Although I could turn off that, I don't. You want to come to here somewhere. Not sure where yet. Oh, why do they keep moving? Oh, there we go. Okay, right. What the hell? Spinning at a weird angle then. Okay, connect. Right. Okay. Suppose if I told the actual arms to take off and put belt, probably help. How long does it take to make a plate? 6 seconds. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. I need 4 plates, so that's okay. That's not, we don't have enough power. We simply don't have the power. Can we build a system out of aluminium? Can we go to aluminium for the next floor in there? Is that something we can achieve right now? I think it is. What will we need? Let's make ourselves a shopping. Power shopping. First on the shopping list is going to be lights, I think, because it's a little bit dark in here. A little bit on the dark side. Better than the other places. This is a. We just need some light. So, what do we need? We need Don't need 16 of those. 16 of those. No, 8 of those and 8 of those. 16 of those. Aluminium. Ooh, my graphics card does not like being in here. I don't. Do we need? 3.6 kilo. You require 4.4 kilowatts. So we don't actually need to go up to steel furnaces. The aluminium furnaces. We can stay with steel furnaces. But I'm not sure whether it's more efficient to go up to them. I mean, yeah, they just burn it off quicker. But I think that is a gain, isn't it? If I remember rightly. Like it's 13 seconds for 900 watts. And you double the watts, but don't half the second time. So that's actually a gain in power. You double the wattage, but you're not halving the time it takes to burn. So therefore it's burning for longer in there and producing more heat. So each time you upgrade these, they actually use less fuel. So realistically then I want to replace all of the furnaces with aluminium furnaces. Yeah. Don't forget to look at the the bone log. Oh, there's peat as well. Oh. Yeah, the burn speed. Yeah, the burn speed and heat output. So yeah, when it comes to furnaces, every time you upgrade them, they are more efficient. They seem to double in heating output, and they only increase burning speed by 1. Like they increase the burning speed. Right, so that is 1 to 1. That's 2 to 2, and then it becomes 2 to 4, 3 to 8, 5 to 16. But each one is better than the previous one by a double factor. So stone to copper is exactly the same. They're exactly the same. Well, 2 stone is 1 copper. But 2 copper is not 1 steel. It's technically 4 copper is 1 steel. And then 4 steel is an aluminium furnace. So yeah, it doesn't. It doubles the heat output every time you go up a tier, but only lowers the burning time, so they burn for longer. You get more out of the fuel. So upgrading these to aluminium would technically lower our fuel use. The boilers, let's have a look. No, they just double in strength every time you go up. 2.2, 4.4, 8.8, 17.6, 35, 70, yeah, they just double in strength every time you go up. So you match the boilers to the furnaces. These here. So this requires 12 kilowatts, or requires so much aluminium heat. So this these running 100% produce enough steam for the steel turbine, so therefore 3 aluminium ones should produce the same for the aluminium one, and the aluminium one is balanced to the aluminium generator. So yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Toasty ball. I'm sure I balanced this so that they all run at like the right speed, but they don't, if that makes sense. Like I thought it was 2 to 3 with figured out the numbers, but it doesn't seem to be that way. It seems to be that these are always kind of full. So, I wonder if I got the numbers wrong, or whether the numbers have changed, or whether we just have such a big backup of coke that it's just not even denting it. We do, however, very much need a faster way of getting this stuff out of the machine. So yeah, the steel arms, sorry, the copper arms taken out of here is they can take out in the same time that it takes this to burn. So excuse me. So that's fine. The issue seems to be that we're not getting enough coal, which does surprise me. That might be a that might be a belt problem. I don't think I factored in the belts. That you need 10 coal in 6, so you need 1 every 6.7 seconds. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. I remember. Hold on. So that's 16 times 6.7. So you need 107 coal. No, hang on, it's not right. Oh, hang on. You need 1 coal every 6.7 seconds. Okay, so 1 divided by 6.7 times 16 means we need to be producing. Oh, I did all these calculations about 1,000,000 times and now I've forgotten them. You need 1 coal every 6.7 seconds. That's 0.14 coal a second. How fast are these conveyor? 2.5 items a second, and we need 2.4 items a second. So I probably that's what this is doing. That's exactly what this is doing. This is turning all the coal into coke in here. That's the idea. But we need 2.4 coal a second to run this floor. And the belt can run at 2.5 a second, so this should be fine. The issue may well be with the loading of the belt. But these may not be able to keep up. Well, that doesn't look like it is. Yeah, it may not be the belt. The belt probably isn't compressed enough. No. Hold on. Why are you empty? What? Why are you empty? Wait, what? Hang on. What? Oh! I know why you're empty. Because the miners can't mine fast enough. Because they don't have the power. So when the power grid starts failing, we have problems. Yeah, power death spiral. Okay, how do we... How would we counter that? How would we set up a system that would counter that? I mean, obviously, we build more floors to power. That'd be fine. That would be the instant fix. However, what if it happens in the future? How can we ensure that these get power prioritized over everything else? I don't think there's a way to do it. Because diodes... there are solar panels. The problem with solar panels is the problem with diodes is that they only allow a certain pass-through of power. We have a diode somewhere. I can't remember. There. I don't actually say. 8 kilowatts. I've just, yeah, it does say 8 kilowatts, which is making me wonder. I'm like, hang on a minute, is that right? Is that right? Because that means that one solar panel can run, like, we need 2 solar panels to run this whole setup. So I wouldn't have to worry about turning the power off for it. We could just run this on solar. Or at least during the day. During the night time it wouldn't work, but I don't feel like that's correct. I'm not sure. I've never built a solar panel. Requires... What's it require? Requires aluminium solar cells. Do we have them? Make a chain of diodes. Yeah, that's true. That's another way as well. So yeah, separate power for the miners that have first dibs color. That's the other thing that I was thinking of. Maybe of having a system like right now. Our power. This is the other option we got. Our power comes down this line here, goes through this battery. The battery doesn't have a limitation. The battery's got no throughput limitation, so it's not a problem. And then goes down and around. The way we could have it go is we could have it go down and have this line, like have a switch right here and have a logic circuit set up. So saying, hey, if the coal is too low, so like the coal's, something's gone wrong and the coal's too low, switch this off. Switch the whole factory off until the coal rebuilds and then switch it back on again. So that's an option. However, I kind of like the solar panel option because they might be broken right now because that doesn't seem right. However, I need some stuff that I don't actually have access to, I don't think. The aluminium cell. Now, too complex for assistance supposed to be faster. I mean, it would just turn off the entire factory. It would turn off the entire factory and basically go, if the coal supply isn't enough, then only run the coal supply. But what might be better, unfortunately, I think switches run backwards as well. Have the diodes changed? Let me build a diode. Where's the diode? There. Two kilowatts. That's only enough for, well, one miner, basically, because a miner needs 1.8 kilowatt, 1.2 kilowatt. So I would need 5, 10. I need 15 diodes running into this plant. Yeah, the diodes. I feel like the diodes do need to. I'd like them in the game, but I feel like you only need a copper version of them. You don't need the multiple versions of them. Just have them like batteries. They have no throughput limits, but they only allow one-way travel. So, but to be honest with you, if solar panels are the way they are, we could put all the solar panels on this roof, stick some batteries up there or on top or whatever, and have this entire plant run on solar power. I just don't want it backfeeding the main system. I don't want it going back to the main power plant. I want it to have its own independent system that's sort of augmented from the other set. So yeah, the last one gives you 16 or 18 kilowatts. That still wouldn't be enough. I need 1.2 kilowatts per miner, and we have 25 miners. So 25. I need 30 kilowatts. I need 30 kilowatts of power coming in here to run, if all the miners are running. They're not running now, but I need 30 kilowatts of power. Which is almost a flaw in our power plant. So, yeah. The last tier, I mean, the first tier apparently gives you 8 kilowatts. $16, 8, 4, 2, yeah. See, this is okay. So the tooltip's wrong. This is 1 kilowatt. The tooltip there says power output 8 kilowatt. So I think that tooltip's wrong. Yeah, I had to find out to build one. That is true. That is true. What do I need to build one? I need glass. I'll get some glass. Right, first, we have glass over here. Let's build one. Find out what it does. I don't think it's supposed to output 8 kilowatts. That seems wrong. But I need. What's that stuff? Silicon wafer. How do you make silicon wafer? A steel assembler turns silicon into silicon wafer. Okay. Do I have a steel assembler on me? I do. Experimental alley. Yeah. Are we making wafer? I thought we were just making thought it was just silicon we used directly. Let's find out. If it is, I'm not storing it. Yeah, I'm not storing it. Right, so. Okay, come over there, grab those. One. Oh, how many do I need? It says I need 8. I have 8 on me. Okay, right, so we have 8. Right, I still can't make it. Why can't I make it? We have the 8 silicon, we have the glass. No steel. I have no steel. Oop. Oop. There you go. because the other option I'm looking at is maybe like building the top floor, having the top floor only power this. The other floors can be for the factory. Ah, there it is. Oh, Lord. Oh. Oh, wow. Energy production, 1 kilowatt. Okay, so the tooltip is wrong. The tooltip here is incorrect. So we would need 30 of them to run it. I mean, solar farms are huge. We need 30 of them to run this, and that's not including charging like batteries and stuff. Where does the power come out of them? Is it at the bottom? Oh, whoa, chill, relax. Relax. What are you doing? I don't know how you're folding that way. You right? Are you gonna flip over or do something really bizarre? No? Maybe? I'm expecting it to fold over itself. That's what I'm expecting. Because it's getting brighter, but I don't know why you start looking down. Why would you start looking down? Oh, yep, it did. It folded over itself. Oh, what's it doing? There it is. Hey, it found the sun. Okay. Okay. Yeah, put a battery underneath them so you can walk underneath them. Okay. Right. He tied it to the moon cycle. So the moon goes over there somewhere, and then ends up over there, and ends up down here, and then flips back over there. It might be because it's the first time I put it down. I don't know. So, yeah. Yeah. There. That's okay. Okay. Okay, we could build a solar field out there. Although that would require a lot of effort. What does the next tier of solar panel require? Doesn't require the previous tier. Okay. So it's not like you can. If I built a factory making solar panels, we'd just replace it with the next tier up. So, right, okay, well, what I can do right now, rather than try and faff about build all this, because I think I need. Do I need? No, I don't. Actually, now I make gearboxes up there. If we make this some gearboxes, so I need. Right, let's Start at the beginning. So we need 12. 1, 2, 5, 8. We need 16 of those. Maybe you could go organic. Just use farms. Yeah, that is another option as well. We could go alternate. Alternate sort of way of making coal, and we don't have to mine it up. Make me 16 of those. Okay, which means I need 3 times 16. Make me 32 of those for the minute. We need more than that, I know. I also want to make steel furnaces, which I don't have unlocked. Steel furnace. If it will research it, because the power's dying on us. Yeah, got no power. We are making loads of wood here, so we should have. Oh, we finished it. Okay. Oh, right. Now I have steel aluminium furnaces. Oh, that requires more stone. Right. How are we doing it? Giant orange / red wall. Oh, cool. So I want to make 16 of these, which means I need 32 aluminium gearboxes. Drink. There you go. Thank you. 16 done. There we go. Right. I still make 4 of those. Why can I make 4 of those? Because of the wire. Yeah. Plug the solar panel in to find out there. We should plug the solar panel in anyway. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm losing my mind. My mind is going, Dave. Can we balance it on top of the... Here we can. Cool. Face that way. No, not gonna work. No. Do the minus rent? Yeah, I think that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking of doing the like 1/4 floor of our power system, and that the power comes out of like the top floor and only ends up over here. I think it's a bug. Or let's have a look, see whether the power system knows that we have a solar panel attached to it. It does not. It's not reporting a solar panel. I do have a spare battery. Right. Oh no, we need this battery on the system. There. Is it a side plug? Oh, okay. I'll have a look in a moment. It might be. I'm going to bring this back here because that's not this. This whole setup thing here didn't work anyway. This was to try and have the system automatically turn on and off that switch, but I can't get it to work because you can't read a power line. So for recall, the developer hasn't updated the model yet. Ah, okay. I will try on the side. I remember him saying though that you can you put a battery underneath it. Because I can't put power on the side. Nope, I can't put power on the side. So, right, a battery that is getting nothing. Okay. All right, one further out. Yeah, but it's not. What I mean is that it's not targeting. Right, hang on. Hang on. Let me put this on a flat surface. Okay, so it's connecting to there. Right. The default rotation it connects to the west side. Okay. So by default rotation it connects to the west side. Right. Okay. So then in theory, if I pick it up, rotate it by 1 to connect to that side. Yes, it does. Okay. There we go. Okay. Right. Now it says we have a solar panel attached. Yay. Okay. Unfortunately, this is the entire grid because switches allow the power to run through from both directions. They're not a one-way system, so that's fine. Because when that switch finally turns off when this gets full, the solar panel will keep the coal going. Oh, yeah. Okay. We do have a backup of coke anyway. I'm not too fussed about the power system panel. We've got this huge backup of coke in here. Anyway, look, there's 1.7 thousand in here. So we're not fussed about that. We're not running out of it. It's just we're not generating enough power overall. That's what I want to generate. I want to build more. I want to build more. Unfortunately, we do have a problem. And that problem is that these guys want one coal every 4.4 seconds, which means so 1 divided by 4.4 times 16, they want 3.36 coal a second, and this whole belt can only deal with 2.5. So the steel conveyor belt isn't going to work. We need to upgrade to aluminium conveyor belts. Hang on a moment. I might have messed everything up here. How much coal do you produce? 1 every 1.65 seconds. Oh, okay. So this ain't gonna work anyway because all these added together can produce three coal a second, and the belt can only deal with 5 coal a second. 2.5 coal a second anyway. However, that does mean that 5 of these together is not enough to run an aluminium power system. So we're going to be relying on the backup. We're going to be relying on the system will produce more coke than it needs when it's not needed, and then times when it is needed, it will use that backup. Okay. Yeah. No. I was just thinking. I wanted to make sure we were actually mining enough coal for it to work. We can augment the coal anyway. So we got waste. Why still have the lights on me? Who's that? Just oh wow, they work really well, don't they? Oh, mind you, I think they're off right now. Yeah. Does that actually help in here at all? Not really. Lights are not really great. Okay. Okay. What's the layout? What's the layout we have? No. Oh, I need more inserters as well. Means I'm going to need more copper, some more steel. You want to sit Facebook there. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 1. I think my graphics card is about to take off to fly to another planet. Oh, idiot did that. I might have to turn Lumen back off again. Yeah, it does. It does every now and then. When I'm back here and I've got a big open area, it does seem. Didn't I put the lights in? It does seem like it's doing that. So, it goes back out. Not really helping anyway. But okay, so that's doing that there. So. that. I need more though. Conveniently, we can make 2 of those. I can't make any of them because I'm still making those stuff anyway. Those 2 in there. And then we have an output on the end. Goes that way. This is where we might have to have 2 outputs. So I don't need to. I'm not using the oracles. Don't need to for this setup. I might have to for these ones. They might be slightly faster, but yeah, it doesn't. In fact, downstairs I think we're using copper. Yeah, we're using copper robotic arms, and they are keeping up absolutely fine. No problem at all. But yeah. Oh, head into the front. Back. That's so the steel one should be absolutely fine. I think we're copper taken out again, or are we steel taken out? No, we're copper taken back out again. Well, towards the end here, I might switch over. No, we're still okay. And then we're still outputting onto the belt thing. This is the one where we might need to do a right angle instead of. But we can do that easily. We can put the arms in between, have a right angle in between, feeding in. That's not an issue. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I need to wait for stuff to get built. I can't do anything. I can't do anything till it's built. So, have that a out there, out there, there. Then we have a splitter, which I made loads of. I mean, that doesn't even need between a lot of them. That goes into some steel furnaces. Well, those aluminium furnaces. Could be steel furnaces. If we upgrade to aluminium furnaces, then they will use a lot of their yeah. The hover pack is a lot more convenient. However, I feel like the steam pack is faster when traveling. Might sound a little strange, but I do feel like it's a faster. Oh crap. Oh, I need to get water up here. How do I get water up here? Could that pump run? No way to find out. I suppose. Only one way to find out. Yep. We'll run a pipe up from that one. Next floor above. Yep. Only way to find out. And then a big aluminium turbine sits behind behind there, and then behind the aluminium turbine, we have generators, which I didn't build yet. I might cancel. Oh, no. We'll leave it. We'll leave it for a minute. Fine. Okay. Nope. There. Okie dokie, have a good evening. Go. Excuse me. It's done with aluminium. Technically, we should need less fuel. The single robot arm will still work for us. Yeah. Okay. I messed up. I built too many aluminium steam. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't need 16 of them. I need 8 of them. But that's okay because we've got another floor to do. So. Loads of copper arm to get rid of. This is arm. Yeah. You have the copper arm. Take those and just. Oh no. Stop. Incorrect. Wrong. Wrong. That's the wrong machine. I want this one over here. Is it over here? Oh, yeah. Where is it? Where is it? Over here. No? I guess I picked it up. I guess I have it in my inventory. Do I have the deconstructor? I do have the deconstructor on me. But these don't act as a pass-through. Ah, okay. I thought they did. And we don't have to pay for this anyway, but still, some stuff there. What I wanted. I wanted copper. Very good. You're not working because we simply don't have power. Anyway. Oh yeah, I left a to-do note there, didn't I? Upgrade power, fixed coat delivery, finish copper build, mineral water. Upgrade power, yeah, we're doing that. Well, we're not upgrading power, we are. Waste power. Or steel oven. I guess I made some more. I think I was prepping to rebuild the system as another steel version. But then didn't. Right. You want to go there. You want to go there. Okay. Output. I need more steel. I wish I could put down loads of one. I don't want to fill up my entire inventory. Right, okay. Can you make me some more steel robot arms, please? Oh, yeah. Let's copper. Ah. Ah. Cool. Okay. We need that. We need the copper. That's fine. We have two of them. Okay, let's get that working. Get two of them running on the grid. On the grid. Let me through. Let me through. Ah, I need to make new furnaces, which means I need. Huh? Huh? Pass it? Why are you talking to pass it? He's a weird one. He doesn't know the things that current Hedgehog knows. Oh, I can't get up this. Right, okay. That's why I can't get up the first one. There'll be a thingamy. Oh, wait, what? Pass that if I crouch. Can you crouch offline? I haven't tried. Have a look. Oh. So I can't get through there to do that. So if I hold crouch and jump. No. It does appear to be trying to let me through, but no. You can kind of crouch when yeah. But sadly no. Right. These guys, yeah. Nope, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. One of these guys here. With this guy on the end. That. You on the end. That. Okay. We'll have a steel pipe. So, you're already connected, you're already connected, you're already connected, and you're already connected. Okay, and we just need to connect the power grid. Run out the roof, safe that way. And let's do this one here. Okay. Then we just need to grab our guys when they're done. They're not done. Okay. Let me down. You want to come down? Come down to there. Does that still does? I actually used up all my belts. Let's go and get some belts from the factory so that the factory can start producing more of them and using even more power we don't currently have. Okay, damn it. Ah. I don't want to be in here. I don't want to. Do I want to be in there? We're making those. We don't need those yet. Right here. You're doing your thing there. Do you want to? Standard belt goes out. Yeah. I don't think there's any fast way for me to load those belts. Actually, there is. There is a way to fast. I need to expand the room. There isn't space on the edge of the room. You're silly. Yep, creation needs to come out of them as well. Yep. Yep. I just need to put in loads more arms. Ah. What have I done? What have I done here? Stop. Stop, 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 stop. I've done something wrong. The arms do not line up. The arms do not line up. Something was wrong. I know you can't keep up. I know this belt cannot keep up with this. Okay? That's fine. Just start prepping. Start making some stuff. Start doing the thing. Right, okay. So we need 16 of those. And a load of other things like pipe. I don't have any copper pipe left on me. Nope. Make me those copper pipe. Where's copper pipe? There. And I need to make an outlet or two. One will do, but make two to make it symmetrical. Okay. No. No, no. Don't have any splitters left. Okay. Oh, what do you have, mate? Oh, you need toilet. Okay. You will start getting steam, and you'll start doing a thing, and you'll start spinning, and we'll get more power. That one over there should be spinning. It is a spinning. Not spinning very fast, but it is a spinning. Okay, you didn't have enough. Because, yeah, because you've quit, so that's okay. That's okay. So I need more of the racks. I can't do any racks because I need wood, ironically. Right, okay. We have the... Ooh. Room down. 3. Two. Ooh. Ooh. I did not know that was 34 tiles long. Right. In that case, I need another 32, and then probably another 32 as well. Thank you. I'll look at you. Look at you. Not exactly well at all. A minute. Stop that. Make me the piping first, please. They're all going to go upstairs in the final plan of things. Hey. Hey. Okay, here we go. We are producing the creosote again. Okay. Producing the whatever it's called. What's this stuff called? Coke. We're producing the Coke again. Right. You're not quite running at full speed. If you need to be running at full speed or not. How are you guys? You're guessing there. Struggling a bit. Yeah. Struggling with actual getting the Coke in. That's because the demand is quite high. I don't think it's a supply issue. It might be a supply issue. It's weird because you actually say in the when you're running in the tooltip, you say 3.4 seconds. You take. actually get that boiler running a little bit. 100%. You're running 90%. Does that mean we're actually producing enough power? Are we potentially producing enough power? I don't know, because that number's never correct. The battery isn't going up, so I don't think we are yet. How are we doing on this side? How are you? You are struggling to keep up with demand. And it does appear to be a delivery problem. Okay. So, does that work? Does that help get things going? It does. It looks like it's doing well. That's until it runs out of stuff to store. Okay. So that's the delivery system we need to build. Right, okay. I feel like you're gonna empty the bed, the coke out. No, if you should be balanced. It should be balanced, providing this is balanced to the right thing. This is one every 4 seconds, and you want one every 4 seconds. I don't think this is balanced. I think I've got this wrong. But no, you need, because you need less power, don't you? But these only running at 60% speed. So 6, 12, 18. That means it's not running at 200%. It's running at 180% across all three of them. If it's running at 200%, and that would be double. So 4. Actually, no. I think it is balanced. I'm sure we did the math on the steel one below, and it figured out that you need 2 coke ovens to supply 3 furnaces, which is why we went with the steel furnaces and not the copper one. This does look as if it is kind of working, and you've gone down initially. What about over here? How you doing? Well, if it's balanced, this number should never go up. This should stay exactly the same until we no longer have a demand for power. So, okay. Let's go and get some more wood. Oh, dear, excuse me. Yawning. Oh, and the wood we want to make. I need 6 more of these. I feel like I need more steel, copper. I don't think we need more copper, but we need more steel. Seems. You also make pipe. Yeah. And I think we need. What do we need to make more of these? I need another 4 of those. I think 6 of those. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, come on. Come on. I want to get this working before I die of tiredness. Right, okay. So, we might need more copper. Cool. Stairs right outside the door? Yeah. Yeah, I could travel the easier way, but... One thing I don't build into the buildings is a stairway. There. Yeah, I think I've got to turn Lemon back off. I feel like my graphics card is going to explode. We can still use Lumen for the screw reflection. Ooh. Oh, it's not happy. It's not happy. It's not happy. Obviously, you can't hear it, but it's Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's the fans are ramping right up on that. Right. What do we need? We need 6. So boom. There you go. There's 6. And that's to see better as well. Lumen's pretty, but it allows us to see. Okay. Much easier. Much easier. Who'd have thought putting a door on would have made life easy? Who'd have thought? Okay. Plug. Ah. How long? Oh, I need a couple of splitters again. Let me five of those. No, all in wrong. All in wrong. No. Are you backing up at all? No, 30. No, not backing up at all. You are running at exactly the right power. Should be. Got those turns. Oof. 9 here. More steel. More steel. Oop. Drink. Right. Sure. Right. Nope. Wrong. Wrong. Hey. Um. Left. Left. copy that one. Paste. Okay. Paste. Okay. Okay. So now, oh, age. 1, 2, 3. And then 2, 2, 2, 2. Oh, no pipes at the top of this thing. Okay, I think everything should be cooking. That works. That works. That works. Okay, it's not Lumen that's making my graphics card go nuts. It's something in here. Because even without it, I can hear the fans kicking in again and then dying down again. Is it the effects? Is it like this thing? Is it you? My effects quality low. Oof, oof, oof. Not much smoke. Okay. Let's turn Lumen back on. Let's go back to being shiny and new. Leave the effects down. We'll see whether the graphics card starts doing weirder. Thing. It's just awkward to see. I can't imagine it's I mean, it looks nice. Don't get me wrong. But it's not, yeah. Okay, so these are running at 67%, so I'm going to go with we're good. The battery is charged. The battery is charged. So we're good. It's using 66% of the aluminium ones and 33% of the steel one. Interesting. Interesting. 1% solar panel. Yeah. Okay. And I overbuilt. So we already have enough aluminium turbines for the next floor. Because I thought I needed 16, I didn't need 8. Need more of anything else, but here we go. Let's have a look at our coal situation. New. You are technically you're not gonna do anything really, but you technically bypass the switch. So that means when the switch switches off these because the coal is full for the bottom floor, which it's not getting to because it's but if this fills up again and switches the switch off, that solar panel will keep the coal coming in. Not by a great deal amount, not by a fantastic amount, but it will keep it coming in. Replace the bottom floor first? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. But we need aluminium conveyor belts for that, because this isn't working. I need aluminium conveyor belts. Get that working. And we need aluminium inputs as well. Although I think the inputs are fine. You'll not be able to output your goods. But yeah, we need aluminium inputs as well. The next will be aluminium belts. That's the next thing we need to do. And I think I think the great irony about that is I could do that right now with a little bit of trickery. Hello? Happened. Yeah. If I disconnect the iron belt and connect an aluminium belt instead, that will start producing aluminium belts instead. Oh, can we do that? Bring the belt in from above, or did I put the power line above there, didn't I? We'll bring it in. All I have to do is change this recipe to be from steel to aluminium, and everything else is set up beautifully. Everything else is all ready to go. And then I probably want to recycle all my aluminium, my steel belts. Yeah. So let's grab these. Let the machine continue doing as many as it can till it runs out. Wow, using copper arms to add here. Huh. Yeah, that's okay though, because I don't think they're struggling to input or output. Yeah. Let's see whether this works or not. It should just start switching straight over to aluminium at some point. However, the problem with the way this system works is that this one takes priority over all the others. Yeah. Aluminium piece. So yeah, you take priority over, so you actually I mean these ones can't output their goods. Okay, because you guys won't actually pick up the aluminium ones. What the hell? Because you know that's not what this thing needs. Yeah, it would also, yeah, because of how it works. I mean, that is the way it works. The only way I could do that would be to move the belt one away from it and have them all put onto their own individual belt, and then the belts get balanced better. You know, have that one onto a belt, that one's a belt, that one's a belt, and then all three of them run into a merger. But then I don't know which way it takes priority. Right, so this is interesting. Why have you not picked up that? Now, do yoink, 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 yoink. Grab. I've done that one in there. Do that, do that. Then we change the recipe to be aluminium. And there you go. Now the system's running on aluminium mode. Yoink. Okay. And then all I want to do is go over to the deconstructor over here. You're still deconstructing bits and pieces from the previous one. Then I'm going to dump all of you in there. I'm going to keep some of them on me, but we'll deconstruct all of them. That will give us back the components. Now I don't know what we can do with the components. We can take them and do other things with them. So drink these. We'll probably make loads of gearboxes out of them. Yeah. I'll get rid of you see, make loads of gearboxes. Wait. 59. Oh god. Make a load of gearbox. Because they're always needed for stuff. Okay. Ah! Oh, by definition. And I wanted to be a high quality streamer. What do I have? I want to upgrade these to the next version. I don't want to do. Right. Okay. So our power grid is now better. I have no idea how much actual power we are using and producing because the numbers on this thing don't. The network load is just so broken, it's unbelievable. And obviously the production and consumption will always be the same, or roughly the same, because the way the stuff auto balances. But it looks like we're at about 60% capacity. I would say I'm going off that number there. I don't know why this is lower than that one. I don't know. I would have thought these should be the same, but they're not. I guess that's because these produce more power. Yeah, so what we could always do is make the lower floor of the power plant run the coal system, because that produces about 30 kilowatts and this needs about 30 kilowatts. And then we can use the other two floors to run the base, and then just keep upgrading the other two floors to aluminium, which leave the bottom floor as steel. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. Don't come up. Ooh. Yeah. Might have been the particle effect. So let me go back into the power station. See if I can cause graphics card to go nuts again. Well, I've not made up my mind. I think I've said that's what we could do. So that is not. I can't hear that causing any dramatic problem. We do need some lights in here, and I don't know where to put the light. Hanging from the ceiling doesn't work because they don't light up enough area. They need to be like hung from the ceiling, but it'd be 2 blocks down. Right, yeah, or on top of the ovens. Well, of course, it's technically daytime, so they auto switch off. I have to go around and flip them to always be on. They really don't. The lights just don't. Yeah, they just don't. The lights just don't. That's the problem. The lights simply don't. If I turn off that as well, so we're just running on the lights that we've placed in the game. Yeah. Yeah. They're like table lamps. That's what they are. They're like table lamps. They're not actual proper. Like, yeah, look over it. I can't even tell what it's a still generator, but yeah. They're like table lamps. I need actual proper lights. I don't know if there are actual. Are there something there? There's lamps. The lamp, and I don't know why there's different versions of the lamps as well. That is weird, because apparently they don't actually. They're not any brighter as you go up in level. They're just the same. And it's not the particle effects that are causing it, because stood right here is definitely causing graphics card to go bad. What else could it be? Oh, then the shadows down actually makes things look brighter. Huh. Go figure. Maybe that's why I had the game before on just high graphics and not ultra graphics. I think for now. Yeah. Yeah. Need better lighting. Lumen. Really? Really? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely need without all those light sources, it just doesn't work all that well. But not even that's really lighting anything up. I'll take off my torch, yeah. And that's not. Yeah. If it's a, I like that turns on and off into your smokestack. I mean, I was going to literally put those in the smokestack. I mean that is nice, but yeah, as much as I really do like it, it taxes my graphics card far too much, and you know, this is the graininess. Look, this is the graininess I was getting before. I don't know if that shows up very well, but as I move the mouse up and down, it does weird things. So it's all to do. So on high graphics, that's what it does. It goes mad. Okay. That's why I changed the screen space, and that does weird things. Human light though. So maybe I do need the actual. See what it recommends for auto. Everything up at maximum, but I need to turn that off because that doesn't work for me. Wait, what? Why did that go dark? I think this is how we're going to play the game, unfortunately. It doesn't... It looks better with Lumen, I know, but I can't run it. I don't have the power to run it. I don't have a 40 series NVIDIA graphics card. So... Okay, right. So... There we go. We have fixed the power. The copper is running. We need more copper stuck on there. I should change the copper to be be working. To change the copper to be working, that would probably help. What's happened to the copper? Has the chest of gold filled up? No. What? Why is there no... Constant at 320 and B if that less than A. Oh, I didn't have your input rule enabled. That's weird because this has been working. Wait, this has been working. Oh, there we go. Is that working again now? Cool. Even more load for the system. Awesome. Okay. Well, I think we shall leave this one here. And we shall come back on Wednesday and we shall do... I don't know what. Something else. Maybe start some mineral water. And kill our power system again. Until we can get a better power system going. Like nuclear. I'm going to mess about with the graphics settings a little bit more. I might even try and edit some of the INI files for Unreal to see if I can get something more weighted. Unreal absolutely favors NVIDIA graphics cards over AMD ones, but there are many people out there that have done some fantastic edits to the engine to make it work with AMD cards better. I had to do that for Jedi Survivor to get it to even, well, we were playing it and then we noticed that Cal Kestis's face was just basically made of Play-Doh. That's what it looked like. So I modified it to actually get it to look like he was a human being. So yeah. Yeah. For some reason you are shining behind. Yeah. Anyway, I think we shall leave this here and we shall come back next time. We also need to do the steel. And then maybe get into something else as well. But we can't get into the next level of titanium or stainless steel because we need mineral water. That's what we got stopped on. So we need mineral water. So that's okay. So now we're going to get some titanium belts, aluminium belts going. So that's cool. We can start upgrading to aluminium belts and just start removing the old ones. Let's put that back on again. That might help. That might explain why I can't see things properly. Yeah. You are, whoa, you are absolutely full. Okay, grab all those. Cool. Okay, yeah. So yes, thank you everybody very, very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this one. We'll be back tomorrow with some Tectonica. So yeah, the engines for the separators, I think I will try the steam thing. Not necessarily here on that one because that one's not going to work. We have to upgrade. We'll just have to go with engines there. But here, I might break this apart, build another floor on top of the copper, and do steam engines instead. I don't know how we're going to have steam generation. I don't know how we figure out steam generation because we need more coal for it, I suppose. I'm sure we can figure it out, but yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we'll just go with, yeah, maybe we'll upgrade the engine setup over there. We're actually making the engines to aluminium, yeah. So, but this one, I think for the copper, we might try steam, and then over there we'll do the other one. But anyway, we'll do that Wednesday, if I remember, or if somebody can come and remind me, that'll be great. So, yeah, there's no point in leaving a note to remember myself because. I left a note over here last stream to do that, and then I remembered it about an hour into the stream. So But anyway, we shall leave this here. We shall return then. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.